Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. So today I've been making envelopes, and these are just tiny envelopes that you can use in um, journals, junk journals, or you could use them to send to friend mail with different things, with little goodies. You can add, I was watching, I can't remember who she is now, I was watching somebody doing videos sending those to her Patreon people. I am so far away from Patreon. And so I made some other ones here, and I'll tell you what I why I decided to do them that way, or why I decided to do those. When we get some, let me get rid of this paper. When we get some um, pads of paper, sometimes there are pages in there that I may never use. There are some that I might use that, but um, like these big ones here as an example. Let's take this one out. Sorry, I know I'm sort of not prepared and prepared. So these kind of pages that would be difficult to make anything like this, for instance, unless I'm going to cut that out. Let's see what else we've got in this one. Okay, I think those are the two pages that I probably won't use for anything. If I ever make a big scrapbook, I might. So what I decided to do, let's start with this one here. What I decided to do was take these and make a 6x6, cut them into 6x6. So that's the first thing I decided to do. I decided 6x6, I got four out of every um, 12 by 12, right? So we get four 6x6s. So we're just going to cut those off. And they're kind of cool when you cut them up like this. Um, they make really cool envelopes. So there's one. We'll just go with that one for now. And in I'm using my envelope maker, or whatever it's called. What is it called? 123 punch board. We are member keepers. Okay, so what I look at this and I say, okay, I want that one to be a bigger, the bigger flap, or I want this to be the smaller flap. Now, because I've been working on these, sorry for the noise outside, I'm right near the window. Um, the punches are 3.5 and 2.5 and 3.5. That's where I guide them for all of those. So we'll start at 2.5, and I'll punch that and bring it down. Okay, and usually we try and line these up, but because I've been doing so many, 3.5 and 2.5 are perfect for this size. Okay, now I'm going to go 2.5 again, which is also lining up that score mark with that little spot there. And 3.5, so it's like 2.5 and 3.5 and 2.5 and 3.5. And there we go. Okay, so that's my page. I'm just going to do one for now and show you what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not really showing you that I'm making envelopes, but that of what I'm trying to do with pages that I may never use. And of course, we get two of everything, right? So, um, and what I like to do, I love this thing. I have here it is here. I've been using this corner punch, this round corner punch for a long time, and I don't know if you can sort of see the size on there like that. But I ordered the We Are Memory Keepers one because it's got three different, it's got sort of the rounded one like I have, the smaller point, and then a little bit of a bigger point. And I love these for these envelopes. So I use the smaller point just to clean it, just to make it look a little cleaner. Now, when I fold them, and I don't fold them harshly with my bone folder, I just fold them over with my hands because I want them to be more rounded. I don't want it to be totally flat. That gives you a little bit more space in there. It just makes it a little softer to put goodies in there. And it gives you a little bit, whereas if you do it really, really flat, two things, you could crack your paper. That's one thing. And the other thing is that if it's really, really flat, it kind of, I don't know, it doesn't add to the finish, whereas I find these add to the finish. That's just me. Anyway, so the way you fold it, it depends on how you wanted it. I wanted to have a white top and a dark top, and that's why I use these two on the sides here. And I don't like this, so I've measured it, and it's about, all of them for the 6x6, it's about 3/4 of an inch that I cut off. And then when I come back to my envelope and close it to glue it, oops, that one's crooked, sorry, not good. I'll just have to cut a little bit more because I wasn't paying attention properly. So let's see if I can cut that up a little bit. Oh, I made a mess of that one. Anyway, I'm doing it in a hurry and I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, so when we bring it up, it's got kind of a nicer finish to it. Then I take my glue and I just glue all the way up here. I was just using it, so come on. There we go. And I do both sides. And I'm just gluing up to the top. I'm doing it in a hurry. And then I'll just, of course, some's going to squeak out because I squished it too much, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about things like that. It dries clear. And then I can fold that down, and it makes a really nice little envelope using those big squares that I don't know if I'm ever going to use. And by making these little, actually, what do they end up being? 4.5 by 3. So 3 by 4.5 little envelope, which makes it perfect. You can decorate it. The girl that I was watching, what she was doing was she was taking 2 different envelopes and putting them together like this, adding all kinds of embellishments here, maybe stapling them together. And then that could be something that you might want to put, you know, in a journal. I don't know. But I just thought these would be great. So it's great to put embellishments for Happy Mail, whatever you want to do. If you want to just throw in an extra envelope of goodies when you're doing projects or you're doing swaps. And that's what I've been up to. So now I've got these 3. This one here was the big pumpkin page where it was blank in the middle but had pumpkin goodies, a nice border all the way around, and it actually turned out to be really cute for envelopes, and I really liked how this turned out. So that is what I am doing right now, is making a bunch of envelopes that end up being 4 by 3 or 4.5 by 3, I think is what I said. 4.5 by 3. Yeah, 4.5 by 3. Yeah, so 3 by 4.5. Anyway, so that is what I am doing, and I think these are just adorable, and you can dress them up. You know, if I wanted to add one of these bows to it on the front, if I wanted to do that, that would be really pretty. Let's take one off here. And so, you know, that is a very pretty embellishment for the envelope, and sending it off and making it really pretty and doing all kinds of stuff. So that is what I'm doing. Now I took 2 pages out of the fall pumpkin one that I had, and this one is from the Halloween, the Spook Hill Halloween paper, and that is what I'm doing with these. So I just thought I'd share that little project that I'm doing, and thought maybe I would pass it on. Do I have, I should check and see if I have um, her page. Now it's telling me I'm offline, which is just lovely. I love that. Um, these little envelopes are just perfect. I just love them. So let's look back here and see if I can get her name, because I think it's always good to give credit to people that you've watched. I'm a cool mom. There you go. I'm a cool mom. Now, when did she do these? I don't know. Let's
Together,
check.
let's
Oops.
reopen our world safely, protecting people
Let's.
and providing healthy, high quality
Come
food.
on. It's got to give me commercials, doesn't it? It does.
Hey, crafty cuties. It is me.
I'm a cool mom, and she did it today. So, go check her out and see. Alrighty, we'll talk to you later. Mom's at the door wanting me to turn around. So we'll see you soon. Bye for now.